Up from Dublin, a 9-time champion, Eoin Kennedy. And serving from Westmeath is a 6-time champion, Robbie McCarthy.
Eoin Kennedy and Robbie McCarthy here, unbelievably featuring in the 10th All-Ireland final in a row between the pair, which is a staggering statistic for the two players. Stand now for the national anthem. And we're all ready to go here. Robbie McCarthy with the first serve. Yep.
Okay, lads.
So we're just about ready to go here.
Okay,
Robbie McCarthy to serve first, the
Play
defending
ball.
champion. First set up here for Eoin Kennedy off the back wall.
Point.
Lovely touch by McCarthy up into the front right.
1-0.
Kennedy trying to bring it down the left wall, it cracks out. Excellent shot there by Eoin Kennedy down the left, just slides it down along the side wall, leaving Robbie with no chance there.
And out. 0-1.
Oh, and a crack serve by Eoin Kennedy. Get its first point. Interesting play there by Eoin Kennedy here, starting with a power serve, something I haven't seen
1-1.
Yeah, well, you
of recent time.
on Cormac that Eoin wasn't at the Worlds. He's been focusing totally on the big alley. Let's see, is that going to really give him a big advantage here? Oh, look at that.
Excellent shot by Robbie McCarthy. Floats it up into the front left, clips the right side wall,
And
brings
out.
it around inch high. Perfect. You know, Robbie, once he gets going, he's the real deal. He's master of the big alley. Just showing his credentials there early on. Now, of course, Eoin Kennedy's definitely no slouch. 9-time champion. Fantastic athlete.
And out. 1-1.
So early days, tied at 1-1. And a flat kill by Robbie McCarthy out of the front right.
And out.
Looked to be an awkward ball off the back wall from, but he didn't make it look awkward and flattened it out. Robbie stepping in to fly that ball, not killing it first time. 3 shots later, he doesn't make the same mistake. Levels it off the left side wall. Great shot.
2 play 1. Time. Hold on. Serve that again. He wasn't ready. 2 play 1. Replay.
Just a replay there. Eoin Kennedy wasn't ready when that serve was taken.
Point.
Robbie already is moving ominously well here in the early exchanges, Cormac.
Yeah, he's definitely showing no
3 play
ring
1.
rust. That lack of playing over the summer doesn't seem to be affecting him so far.
But I mean, he's absolutely an extraordinarily talented 60-30 handballer. In my opinion, certainly the best I have seen. But to be other people watching this game who would go back a lot further than me, to be a lot of people would give the vote to Kennedy or Duxie, players like that. But McCarthy is something else in my eyes.
Yeah, the big alley, it seems to be his bread and butter. Look at this shot. Fantastic shot. Overhand, close fist, right-handed
Good
kill
shot.
into the front right. Even the referee showing his
Sound
appreciation
like
for that shot.
Dave Vincent
4
there,
play
Cormac.
1.
No, his is overhead tomahawk fly kill pass. That's something completely different.
Paddle skyhook. Great shot by Eoin. Lovely little bit of a spin on it, just to pull it into the right side wall. It's very instructive for any juvenile
Shot.
player or even junior players like
Hand
us
out.
watching this.
1 in,
How do these
4
men
out.
look to control the front court?
Yeah, whoever controls the front court controls the game. We've always been told from a young age.
The way they can put the twist on the ball is fantastic as well. Ah, lovely shot.
Point. 2 play 4.
Short ball. It's very interesting to see Eoin Kennedy going with that power serve. So, the last couple of years hasn't gone his way, so you have to try something different.
Yeah, it is very interesting to see it. He's probably was beaten last year in straight games. Now he's going to probably be as aggressive as he can be, and he's right. Oh, that's unlucky for Eoin.
I love the overhand stroke of Robbie McCarthy. It's almost impossible
4
to fly
in,
that
2
ball. He
out.
gets under it with that much flick and backspin. It drops straight down. Kennedy can't come in and fly the ball. It's just such a weapon. Kennedy chasing this one down. Might just make it up.
Brilliant
It should
catch.
be cannon fodder, which it is. Great shot.
Point. 5 play 2.
Kennedy leaving one up, and he's going to get punished. You're going to get punished at any level with a shot like that, and this level.
These players are making it look so easy. That serve of McCarthy's is
Mark.
very difficult to return, and Kennedy's
6
footwork is so
play
good that he
2.
can just get under it. Even took it with the right hand the last time.
Following it the whole way around this time.
Right corner, gotta be. There you go.
Good call. Great shot there by Eoin Kennedy. Straight kill down the right.
Hand out. 2 in, 6 out.
Good kill there by Eoin Kennedy. Reducing the
Mark.
deficit to just 3 points now.
3 play 6.
Oh! Eoin Kennedy thinks that ball was down. Robbie McCarthy thinks it was up. The referee
4
also
play
thinks it was
6.
down. Ooh, I don't know, Paul. It looked good and sounded bad. Hard to know.
I thought I thought it was good, but it would have been. It was lucky.
One
If it had
shot ball, second
no,
serve.
I don't think he was trying to roll it. To be honest, he was just trying to get a hand to it. But the referee, Gavin Buggy, just called it immediately. Good referee, and make a decision and stick with it.
Even if you're wrong.
You got to stick with it.
Hand out.
There's one that was down.
So, 100 people viewing the stream here on GA Handball Facebook. Let us know,
6 in,
folks.
4 out.
Give us your predictions. We want the winner and the scoreline. 6-4 at the minute.
Good shot by Kennedy there into the back left corner. Gets himself an opportunity. That's a slack shot. I think he's going to get punished. It's a great shot there by Robbie McCarthy. Like it looks like for all the world he's just going to overhand it down the right hand side, and he puts a big spin on it from around the court. Put Eoin under all sorts of pressure. Great sporting call there by Eoin Kennedy. One of the definite gentlemen of the sport.
7 play 4.
Here's a big
It's
opportunity.
a bit loose, yeah.
And a big miss.
Oh, that's astonishing hands. To be able to
Spins.
his feet weren't set, so he just said, I'm just going to use my wrist here to flick this ball in such a way that it's going to take a devilish spin off the front wall and come in and die off the left side wall. Lovely stuff from Robbie.
8 play 4.
Give us
Yeah,
these
you see-
predictions, folks. We haven't
you
got
see
any
shots like
predictions
that by
yet.
Other players, and you think it's a miss hit, but Robbie, I can assure you it's not. Great shot there. Power right into the front right corner.
9 play 4.
So 9-4 here for Robbie McCarthy, defending champion. Here's an opportunity for Kennedy. Has to be taken, and it is. Great shot. Has to be said, Eoin Kennedy hasn't done much wrong so far, and he finds himself 5 points down. Such is the class of Robbie McCarthy.
Hand out.
You really
Yeah,
have to be
Four in.
on another level,
9 out.
same as Robbie, if you're going to come close or beat him.
I'd have to agree. It was interesting. Owen said he doesn't have the same. He said during the week he doesn't have the same legs that he once had. He said Owen's 39 now. He said Duxie played in finals in his 40s, but he never won one in his 40s.
Point.
It gets more difficult.
Five
And he said you
play
can
9.
compensate for a lot of that. That what he described it as the dynamism goes a little, but you can compensate for a lot of that. He said with different shots. Let's see what shots he's going to come out with now. He does seem
Nothing
to be
wrong with the
aggressive.
legs there. Has to be said.
He does seem to be playing aggressively.
Oh! Exhibition rally there. Robbie McCarthy hit that left side wall at full tilt.
It reminds me of the ad campaign for the Football and Hurling Club Championships, and they called the toughest.
Great rally.
I'm watching the replay here, it's called the toughest, but I always thought in a handball sense, Eoin Kennedy
6
has got to be
play
regarded
9.
as the toughest. He's such a good competitor.
Yeah.
And when he gets it, if he can just stay in this game and get a sniff of it, he's like Corey Carrington. When he's in contention, he's got nerves of steel.
Great shot. Eoin Kennedy, did he dig it out? No, not quite.
Hand out.
By Owen's own admission, he says he doesn't have the legs that he used to, but by looking at him, his physical conditioning is still top notch. As you can see, he's fit as ever.
Barry Devlin in with the prediction.
9 in, 6
Barry
out.
Devlin says McCarthy will win 12-6.
Good shot there by Robbie. Power pass down the left. Eoin unable to dig it out from behind himself.
Ten play 6.
10-6. 4 points the difference. I think Eoin probably should have stepped in on that one. He's under pressure now since. Great pick.
Brilliant dig.
And he has it. If Eoin loses this rally, which I think he's going to be kicking himself. He made all the effort to make it up to the front, had the chance and just didn't take it.
Yeah, just looking at the replay here, Robbie just controlling the front and running them ragged.
11 play 6.
So much energy expended on getting up and getting nothing for it.
Robbie taking those dump shots, but he's electing to pass a lot of them rather than fly them. I'd say maybe he's thinking test Kennedy's legs early.
Excellent shot there by Robbie McCarthy.
Kevin Fahey says McCarthy 15 and 9. Michael J. Stone
Eoin
says
Kennedy
Robbie looks super focused.
Just, of course, there's no timeouts in the big alley, but he's just doing an equipment change here, taking off his right glove. Just asking Robbie for a strike of the ball after changing his equipment.
Okay. 12 in, 6 out.
Quite muted here in the crowd.
Yeah, we need Kennedy to get close here to really get the crowd going. Again, go back to our conversation earlier about the shorter games. It would almost by you'd always be legislating for closer matches, and close matches is what we as fans want. Bit of a laser
there.
shot.
Uncharacteristic miss on
And out.
Robbie McCarthy's right hand there.
6
as we
in,
said.
12 out.
Is Kennedy going back to the lobby? Is
One short ball, second serve.
He's not happy with himself for attempt. Well dug out by Robbie.
right corner. No, he goes left.
Great
That's
shot there.
That's an astonishing shot.
High side arm off his weaker hand.
Owen's not doing very much wrong here.
And out. 12 in to Robbie, 6 out to 1.
It's going to come around onto the right. Kennedy's got to get in. It's just a little twist that they're putting on the ball every shot.
Ball. This one kicks right, the next one will kick left. If you step in, you can be sure it's going to be the wrong spin that you think it's going to be.
Owen thought about pulling on that. It's really
Owen
cat and
has
mouse
a
stuff
chance.
here. No, left it up. Well got.
Great shot to hug the left side wall. So well to get back deep. And he'll get himself a chance again.
He's got
Great
it.
shot.
The skill level on show is absolutely extraordinary.
Great finishing shot there by Eoin Kennedy. Not a shot he'd be overly known for, an overhand kill. It's more of a Robbie shot, but
It was a smart shot though.
brilliantly
And
executed.
out.
Yeah.
6 in, 12 out.
So Eoin Kennedy back to his
One
lob
short ball,
serve,
second
short
serve.
ball again. He just doesn't seem to be getting his hand fully wrapped around that serve just yet. So back to the power 3-wall serve, it would seem. Great kill by Eoin Kennedy there. 50 feet out. 4 inches high.
Point.
Great power.
7, play 12.
Ho-ho! Flat
Amazing
roll out
shot.
by Kennedy. The home Dublin crowd loved that. Left
Looking
side
forward-
wall and roll out.
Looking forward to seeing the replay of this one. Absolutely brilliant. And
Mark.
the crowd are starting to get into it a little bit now.
8, play 12.
What a kill.
It's an interesting power serve.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Unless you get an ace from it, what's it gonna give you?
Oh, well dug out by Robbie. And it just checked up after it hit the ground and died. Great shot.
Yeah, I don't know about that serve because while Robbie might have to scramble to get it, he's going to be
Well,
returning
really
onto the
it
left
out.
hand more than likely. That seemed to take a funny bounce. Again, Robbie didn't kill it, he just looks to pass it. That's a chance for Owen.
Replay, contact.
Oh. So replay for a contact between the players there.
If you're just joining us, you missed an absolutely epic ladies senior singles final, which Martina McMahon won
12
18-21,
plays
21-20, 21-20. Sorry, 14-21 the first game. Oh, Kennedy again. Kennedy's
Dead
playing
weight.
well. Kennedy is playing well here. McCarthy is not going to cruise to this. I think he's going to have to find another gear here, Robbie. Not saying he's not capable of it, but
8 in, 12 out.
Kennedy's in 5th gear and McCarthy's in 4th at the minute.
I still feel Kennedy has a little more to give.
There's another.
Uncharacteristic, it must be said, that miss.
You called it earlier, Cormac. You said that Robbie has been playing a lot of 40x20 over the summer for the Worlds and so on. Eoin has been playing nothing but 60x30. Will that give him an edge? Mightn't be enough to close the gap that's there the last couple of
9
years.
play
but
12.
Just never know. Let's hope it
Definitely,
gives us a very
as we
close
saw
game.
before, never write Eoin Kennedy off. Nobody gave him a prayer a few years ago. He lost the first game quite convincingly over in Abilara and overturned that to win the match and win the title back. So it's not over till it's over.
Lovely shot by McCarthy.
Hand out. 12 in, 9 out.
Robbie just showboating a wee bit with that last shot. Just put him under a bit of pressure. Nah, no showboating there though. Brilliant, brilliant touch. You've got it. You cannot leave the ball coming at half pace to McCarthy anywhere around the short line. His dump shots are the best ever, surely.
Steps in on his offhand, dump shot, feather touch, perfect.
Point. At 13 play
Just got
9.
outstanding touch and control of the 60x30 ball.
Oh, look at that. Bit of luck, was there?
I think there's a wee bit of luck.
Hand out.
Listen, if you get
9
your body
in,
into the
13
position and
out.
get the strike on it, you always have a chance. It's a poor serve by Kennedy. Might get away with it. And he does somehow.
He let off. Eoin didn't play a particularly good rally there, but he ends up with a point. I just have a feeling Robbie's just not at 100% here. Would you agree?
Yeah,
Mark.
Even though he's
when
winning.
he's in, he's
10 play
getting points
13.
very easy, and then just seems to maybe ease up a little for a point or two, and then turns it on for a point or two. But listen, he's still in the driving seat at
Very
this
good.
point in time.
Owen has got to take all these chances.
Great
He's
shot.
taking that one.
Definitely. Close the gap here. 13 points to 10. 13 points to 11. Apologies.
Mark it. 11 play 13.
So, folks, predictions on the score here.
I think a couple of people's predictions might be in trouble already.
With
There's
shots
another.
like that, they definitely will be. Barry Devlin, your score prediction could be out the window here shortly.
Yeah. Massive thanks to Sean Devine for getting in touch with a private
Mark.
message and commending us. What he said, he
12
described our
play
commentary as
13.
top class scoring. So high praise coming from a
Hi, man.
learned man like Sean. Thanks very much, Sean.
Well
Kennedy's
read
gotta
by
get it.
Kennedy.
Oh, it's a big miss.
Kennedy read it like a book into the front court and just couldn't make McCarthy pay. Truth be told, it didn't need to be that low or didn't need to be that smart. Any contact, he would have won that
13
rally.
in, play 12 out.
McCarthy electing for the lob serve now, changing pace.
That's beautiful.
Phenomenal shot.
Makes it look so easy. You're sitting out here and thinking, I could do that. you know,
then-
that,
and
you
then-
know that I can.
And then you can't.
14 play 12.
But just for anybody watching it out there, that's what it's all about. If you want to make the game simple, easier on yourself, it's all about flying the ball, going in and meeting it early.
So to say it, but it's a lot easier to say it than do it. You can say, definitely Eoin is being aggressive. Barry Devlin says, I don't mind lads, the tighter the
15
better.
play 12. Play it again.
Got a bit close there, yeah. Right call by the referee, I think.
15, player 12.
So after
One short.
Kennedy closing
Second
the gap
serve.
here, McCarthy has put a little bit of daylight between himself and Kennedy again. Looked to be a winner by Kennedy, dug out. Tricky ball here, great footwork.
No, too straight. McCarthy buried it. No, thought he would have. Now he's got a chance.
Great shot.
Owen is just looks a little bit gassed. Might be just feeling the heat a wee bit.
Point. 16, player 12.
I think there's a ball perhaps was there to be pulled on. Oh,
Lucky, I thought. If he was, I don't think as good as he is that he was coming for that shot. It was such a low percentage shot if he was trying that to clip. He had about an inch of a window that he could have made that shot.
Mark.
big window.
17, players 12.
They all count, as they say.
Owen might have broken the short line there. 18-12. Robbie just started to stretch his legs.
Mark it. At 18, player 12.
Feet.
Lovely left overhand.
It's a bit too much power in it. Kennedy not making him pay. Gets a second bite at the cherry here, depending on how it comes out.
Well, God, unlucky.
Oh.
Mark.
Very unlucky
Owen's
there.
looking a little bit annoyed with himself.
So after getting himself right back into contention here, it would seem as if this first game is slipping away from Owen Kennedy, and
19,
that earlier
player
prediction
12.
could be right. 19 serving 12. Lovely touch.
Nice stump from Owen.
Kennedy there with a McCarthy-esque dump finish into the left corner. Great shot.
And out. 12 in, 19 out.
Another
One short ball, second serve.
Kennedy's just not getting his hand over that serve like he usually does.
And out.
Owen Kennedy puts one into the floor, hands on his hips, and look of a
19 in,
puzzlement.
12 out.
You know, it gets to the stage, Kennedy, you'd really think if Kennedy was to win, he'd have to be doing it in two.
You would imagine so, given the age profile of the players, but McCarthy
shot.
just seems to be holding all the aces at the minute. And the atmosphere is drained out of the venue here.
So, we're at game ball serving 12 here in the first game. Barry Devlin's previous call could be correct.
Mark at 20, player 12.
And he's going to go for it. Didn't. Kennedy
Great
flattens
shot.
one down the right. Great shot.
And out. 12 in, 20 out.
He's got to make that.
And he
He's
has.
made it. Brilliant.
Great shot.
Really good shot by Owen Kennedy. Did well to make it in the first place, but to
And then
re-kill it.
to have the control, to put a little bit of drag on
Mark.
it. Great shot.
13, player 20.
Got to take this chance again.
Yeah, he has to take every chance, Paul.
That's a brilliant shot.
Great shot.
That might give Owen a little bit more confidence. Get the crowd going as well. 14-20.
Obviously, this
Mark.
first game isn't over just yet, but if he
14,
was to
player
get to
20.
maybe 16 or 17, at least he'd have got a run of points, maybe bring some sort of momentum into game two.
tricky one.
Wasn't to be on that occasion.
Hand out. 20 in, 14 out.
So game ball to 14 here.
Oh, what a shot.
Kennedy back against the wall on the last two serves from McCarthy and has rolled them out.
Hand out.
Which begs the question, why didn't he do that earlier?
14 in, 20 out.
Well, I mean, it's not that easy. Another chance. It's got to clip. It's got to lose its pace. Has.
Here's a big
Now he's got to go
opportunity.
right corner.
Lovely
Great
shot. Left corner, closed fist. Great shot. Great control.
Mark. 15 play 20.
15-20. It's a long way back for Eoin, but he's another couple of points to make this very interesting. Oh, it's difficult. But nobody knows that right side well better than Eoin Kennedy. He's got
has
to
it.
make this.
He left it up.
Can't
McCarthy
make
with
that. Lovely touch.
McCarthy hits it down, almost teasing Eoin to run after it. Oh, that sprint for nothing, unfortunately. It's McCarthy again with
20 in, 15 out.
third bite at the cherry to finish off this game.
Oh, what a shot. Each time Kennedy pulls out a kill.
In fairness to Robbie, since he has got to 20, he hasn't really had a clear-cut
15
opportunity.
in, 20 out.
And any half opportunity Owen's getting, he's putting away. So it's not as if Robbie has gifted him these shots. Kennedy's making
that's
it
a great
happen.
shot.
Great shot. Perhaps the seeds of doubt have been planted.
16-20. Is this the most points
Point.
Eoin has got in the first game in the last few years? I would say it probably
16
is.
play 20.
So having been stuck on 12 for 4 or 5 minutes, he's tagged on 4 more points. It's a wee bit loose.
Oh, that's
And
a bad
even
hand
looser from McCarthy.
That's a bad hand there, and there could be something in your theory earlier that Eoin has just had that extra
17
exposure
play
to the big
20.
court this summer.
And here's going to be another opportunity. Let the ball drop, strikes it. Eoin just having to wait there, unknowing of what way
Chance.
the kick was going to go.
He's
And he
got it
has
again.
it. What a shot! The crowd are ups now. 20-18, 8 unanswered points. No, sorry, 6 unanswered points.
Mark it.
Yeah, 12 plus 6. It's
18
bad
plays to
when I
20.
out-maths you. 18-20.
One foul ball, second serve.
I thought that ball was good.
One foul ball, second serve, one.
The referee's calling that as a long ball. Eoin Kennedy's
just see the
convinced that
replay.
it was good. We'll see it on the
Second serve.
replay.
Replay doesn't reveal anything.
Eoin a bit frustrated there. So he needs to recompose himself here.
Some of the people in the crowd reckon it was a court hinder, if anything, but certainly not a foul, not a
No,
long.
I definitely don't think a court hinder. I think it crotched in my eyes. It hit the floor and the back all at the same time, and that's a good
McCarthy's
serve.
looking for a chance to go and dry his hands.
So McCarthy in for the 4th time of asking. I make it at 20-18. Quick break and play here to dry his hands. Really composes his mind more than anything, I'd say. Kennedy just probably feeling a little aggrieved about that, but he has to clear that out of his mind. He did get another attempt at the serve. McCarthy coming in now.
20 in.
20,
18
serving
out.
18. Kennedy leaves one up, grimaces. Wasn't
Got
happy
another
with
chance
it.
at it. There's a twist on that. Tricky.
That's a
good
great
ball.
shot. That's a winner.
No,
Oh.
it's not. So he's held off 5 game balls, am I right in saying?
Four by my making, but yeah, he definitely isn't going away.
And out. 18 in, 20 out.
Be 20-12 down here, regardless what way this game goes. All the momentum has to be with Eoin Kennedy right now. This is going to kick out.
He's got to win the first one.
Be with you there.
On the right hand, goes for it. Nice dump. Still there for Kennedy. Oh, great
Great
ball.
shot. I have to say, fist pump by Kennedy.
The fist pump. There it is. Kennedy senses it. He really senses it.
I have to say, Kennedy's really hitting this ball at a terrific pace this year, even more so than I've seen other years. He's really powering that ball past McCarthy on occasions. It's great to see.
Imagine if Kennedy doesn't win the first game, what effect will this massive effort, this comeback, take from him? And I say he knows that himself. He's probably got to win the first. He's got to stay aggressive.
And he has it. And a great deep shot.
Oh,
what a shot by
Unbelievable
McCarthy.
shot. Silences the crowd there. The Dublin crowd, anyway.
Under
Magnificent
unbelievable
shot.
pressure into the back corner there and pulls out a gem. What a kill.
And out. At 20 in, then 19 out.
Kennedy meeting this one with his overhand, trying to drive McCarthy back into left, and he has an absolute gift off the back wall here, which he doesn't take.
Well, it was
well
tricky.
dug out.
It was tricky. Now this is a gift.
I don't think. Oh, that's unbelievable getting. Oh.
Oh, Kennedy holds his head in his hands. He knows.
Very animated there from Robbie
chance.
McCarthy.
That's the first
And a sigh
game.
of relief.
What a rally.
What a rally. Great athleticism and picking from both players. There's one ball there I thought Robbie McCarthy hadn't a prayer of getting to, and did very well to pick it. First game finishes 21 points to 19 in favour of the Westmeath man.
For all your handball needs, it's as easy as A, B, C. Accessories, balls, clothing. Visit gahandball.ie today.
Take your time and never rush your serve. You have 10 seconds, so compose yourself and make the most of this valuable opportunity. Think about what would be the most effective serve, considering your opponent's style and weaknesses. Ensure to practice a variety of serves in training, in preparation for all types and styles of player, and have dependable and consistent options for your second serve. Keep your opponent guessing by mixing up the pace, height and direction of your serves. Whilst for the most part there is no need to change a winning formula too much, sometimes players can work out an effective return of serve if they are faced with a particular serve very often. So by firing in the odd change of serve, you put slight doubt in your opponent's mind and can prevent them from moving in and anticipating your serve. Practicing a selection of serves from the same spot and with the same bounce will allow you to disguise your serves better and greatly enhance your serving game. Mixing up the pace, height and direction of your serve will keep your opponent from moving in and anticipating your serve. Likewise, having the same ball bounce so you can serve to either side is important in the sense that it means your opponent cannot read your serve until the very last moment. First and foremost, your second serve needs to be dependable. Serving a double fault is a real needless error and provides your opponent with a boost. But your second serve must not be rushed. It should still be well thought out and executed properly. You can still put your opponent in a difficult return position with a less risky serve than your first serve. Make sure to look at your opponent and see what they are doing, or if they are trying to sneak up and take your second serve early.
and we decided to get our transition year students to build their own one walls. So they began building 2 walls, and since that it's grown in popularity. I think I began with about 4 students playing, now there are about 70 kids playing here every lunchtime.
We're going to open up the hall every day at lunchtime. The kids will be down there every day, so it's been taken off massively, and that's why we've took the girls to the competition today. It's popular with the girls as well as the boys in the school.
From our point of view, there was a real push between myself, I guess, as a promoter of the sport independently, but also with the PE department. With PE now being announced as a Leaving Cert subject, it's only going to grow in stature.
We have hundreds of schools across the country playing handball, and I have more and more schools contacting me each week looking to get started. You go to the schools at break time and lunchtime, and you see the children lining up playing handball, so it's a great activity to keep children occupied. But the overall initiative of the schools one wall is to get more children playing at the handball clubs.
The sidearm is the most complex of the 3 strokes and is mainly used as an attacking option to hit either kill shots or low passing shots. It is also the most prominent stroke among the game's elite players to hit low power serves. Watch a few demonstrations. Body in crouched position, facing sidewall. Weight starts on back foot and transfers onto the front foot. Elbow is bent and wrist is curled on backswing. Make sure to get into an adequate pre-shot position, allowing the ball to drop below waist level. Contact point away from body, in line with centre. Forearm and finger.
Okay, so it's the second game. Eoin to serve at 0-0.
Eoin Kennedy changing tactics here, change of serve. It's going to be tight on the side wall. Excellent shot. Great start by Eoin. Great power he generated there, especially the tough swing off that right side wall.
If you're just joining us, Robbie McCarthy won the first game 21-19. Held off a big comeback from Eoin. He was game ball 12 up. Eoin made it back to 19. McCarthy got back into the service box with a flat kill off the back wall, a real gutsy shot, and probably the most dramatic rally of the game was the last one. Eoin had several chances, and Robbie made some spectacular retrievals. Eventually finished it out, but Kennedy's playing
excellent shot.
Really
there.
noticeably aggressive here, Cormac. We've seen it from the start, and he's just going for broke.
Shot.
Yeah.
Mark.
You can see
great
it.
Power.
Any chance he gets, he's going for really hard cross-court pass shots, straight passes down the right, and he's trying to kill well off the fist as well.
Ah, fantastic shot there.
Shot by McCarthy.
Just floating it around the corner.
Michael Finnegan special.
You could see
makes
him.
It look so easy, but that dump
Zero
deserved
in,
him for a while in the first game.
You could just see
in
his reaction there, he looked and it was like, there. He's just saying to himself, you know, why don't you do that all the time? Because he makes it look so easy.
Well, in the first game I thought he stopped going for it. He started to leave a lot of them sitting up. You'd have to imagine what kind of a toll did that first game take on Eoin. The fear as a neutral would be that this would be a short second game.
Yeah, hopefully that isn't the
case.
case.
1-2.
there's a hand there, you know.
Yeah.
We're together at 2 now, and
Hand there, but at the same time a tough serve.
It was a tough serve, but the same pop just might be there in Eoin's legs to get his feet into position and return that serve. Oh,
There's
a nice
nothing
shot
wrong
there.
with his feet there, Paul. Great positioning. Great shot.
I do feel that Robbie's a little bit off colour. I do think he's vulnerable here, but I just don't know if Eoin will have the legs. He said himself during the week that he doesn't have the dynamism of old, and he's going to have to play a different game. Oh, I thought he could have got that. He tried to track it down, but he just couldn't get a hand to it.
He tried to float it in that front right the same way as Robbie had
Physically
done.
and emotionally, that first game is surely going to have drained Eoin a lot. The effort he went to, and it all came to nothing if you're going to look at it in the cold light of day.
Yeah, definitely. You could see by his reaction with his head in hands, and Robbie with the double clenched fist. It really meant a lot to him to get over the line as well.
I think Eoin was slightly embarrassed that he didn't finish that last rally, because he had chances. It was such a sort of freakish rally. Like, he was playing some good shots, but he's
Great
got there.
pick. Bit pedestrian there, maybe. Winds
Right
one
corner.
up.
Oh, he's gone down the left. Good shot. Oh, look at that. Just when you think
Off balance, moving sideways, and guides it into the corner. Great shot.
When I first started to watch senior handballers as a child, what always
3
amazed
to
me
Robbie,
was that
2 to 1.
a shot that the ordinary mortal would struggle to get back, they can actually kill. And that's really the difference. Like, it looked there like an ordinary punter, a junior player or a juvenile player would have struggled to get that ball back. And McCarthy not only got to it, but he also was good enough to re-kill it. Yeah. Eoin just taking his time returning this ball to McCarthy.
Yeah, it's maybe showing
Point.
how he's feeling.
Play 2.
Ball's going to kick out off the left. That ball's down. Yeah.
Very close, very close. 5-2, and the energy has drained out of the room a little there, Cormac.
Play 2.
Nice shot.
Lovely shot. On his left hand there, guiding it round the left corner. Great shot.
Good shot. Hand out. 2 in, 5 out.
Chance for Eoin.
Not taken.
No, it wasn't bad in fairness. He put it back down the left.
Second bite.
That's the
Great shot. Exactly it. It's not all about kills. If you can get your opponent just struggling to scrape it up, you'll get another chance, which he did and duly took.
There's still some fight in Kennedy yet. He's come back to the lob. Think about a power serve can take a lot out of you. You know, this lob serve takes nothing out of Eoin, because it's not like he's lobbing it from the right even, where he has to generate the extra power.
Yeah, he's keeping it on the near side. That's true.
It's just a matter of getting it over the short line. He wants it to become a dead weight.
Whoa, do you see the arc on that ball? In the air, that ball curls about 1.5 feet.
There's a lovely shot though by Eoin. Forces Robbie back. Robbie sort of was a little bit over adventurous there.
Mark it.
Jeez, just looking at the replay, what a shot that was by McCarthy.
4 play 5.
A whip. The ball actually moved right to left. It was like a
draw.
A draw.
Or as I call it when you play that shot in golf, a snap hook.
Stick to the handball, buddy. Lovely
Great
shot by McCarthy. Right corner. Takes the pace off it. Sideball first. Really nice shot. Hello to everyone who's joined us on the live stream. You can message us with your comments.
5 in, 4 out.
Let us know your predictions.
Play it again.
Court hinder there off the left side wall. Just hit the crease between the concrete panels.
I really like the way GA handball have done up the court here, particularly the GA handball sticker on the left side wall. It looks so good for the photographs taken through the glass. I do think though maybe That court itself, the floor can maybe do with a industrial cleaner in to brighten it up a bit. There's no reason why it should be that sort of a worn colour. You imagine you could bring that up
4 in, 5 out.
a little bit cleaner. It would improve the spectacle if the court was brilliantly white, I think. But I suppose there won't be too many more finals played here because the GA Handball will be moving to a new centre. Here's a chance for Eoin. He utilised that right side wall so well. There's the dump.
Kennedy. Oh, great shot. Kennedy working his partner there, left, right, left, then puts it away.
Hello to Dave Fink, who has just joined in the stream.
Market.
Great handball ambassador over the States. Doing great things with the WPH. Best of luck to him, and thanks very much for the live stream that they do themselves, because it's a godsend to Irish handball fans at home. They're the masters of it, Cormac.
Yeah, definitely. It's brought the game onto another level, all the streaming and bringing it to an online platform for all the masses.
It really has, and there's a lot more can be done for handball, but I think handball people, especially those in positions of authority, are aware of that they're not.
Point.
They know that things have to change in certain ways. Certain parts of the game are broken and need to be fixed, but there are moves afoot at the moment to try and address some of these things. Eoin leaves it sitting up. Robbie, just looking at Robbie, he's planting his feet a little bit. He's a little bit flat-footed on some shots.
And then he turns around and does that.
When you've got hands like that, but again, that was just pure hands. His feet didn't contribute to that shot, really. As in, his feet weren't set for it. He was off balance, he was leaning, and he managed to flick it in the corner with the left.
Exactly. It's not something you want to be relying on every time.
Beautiful lob serve. Ger Healy gets in touch. He said he's watching in and he's enjoying. I presume that's down at Cork. Thanks very much, Ger.
Second serve.
So we're back together at 6. Eoin had briefly edged ahead there, and McCarthy's after pegging him back. So I love that shot. The early exchanges here, 6 points apiece. I have to admit, I didn't think it was going to be as tight in the second match.
Nobody competes stronger than Eoin Kennedy. But what do you do? You're up against a younger man here, and he's just got that little bit extra in the front court. I think is probably the difference. That's really the difference, I think, between them. And McCarthy he's just pulling out those couple of little dump shots, dead weight.
7.
It's proving a difference. 7-6.
Yeah, it seems to be every time that McCarthy just about moves in and just about picks a ball, he re-kills it, whereas Owen's just about getting there sometimes and leaving it up or not quite making it. It's just them fine margins.
Yeah, very little between them. Very impressed with Kennedy, how he has come prepared once again. He couldn't expect that. Got to hand it to Kennedy. Year after year now, he's coming back. He's 39, and if it wasn't for him, the 60-30 softball championship would be a damn squib, because these two are so far ahead of the rest of the players, go by the scores anyway. But Kennedy keeps coming back, and he comes back in great shape, and he comes back to win.
Yeah, exactly. Eoin Kennedy's not here to participate. He's definitely here to win it and add on to his already incredible 9 All-Irelands. In the singles alone, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I believe McCarthy probably doesn't get the credit he deserves, because he's only ever beaten Kennedy. Not that that's easily done, but he's only ever beaten Kennedy in a final, whereas Kennedy has beaten Barry Goff and Thomas Sheridan and Duxie Walsh and Robbie McCarthy in finals. Kennedy's CV just seems a little bit beefier.
Yeah,
it's a pity for McCarthy, because I feel that he's as good a 60-30 player as there has been, and could have lived with anyone in any era. You wonder where the next man is going to come from to challenge them.
Yeah, definitely. But it's the same in every sport. You're comparing your Ronaldos and your Messis to your George Best and your Pele, and they all don't come at the one time. But definitely against the greats, Robbie McCarthy would hold his own, if not be above most of the rest.
7 plays 8.
7-8. I just wonder what McCarthy has in the tank.
He's got that shot in the tank. Great movement and re-kill.
All will be revealed over the next run of points, but Kennedy doesn't seem to be going away, and I'm just wondering ever so slightly, has McCarthy maybe enough big alley played
8 in, 7 out
to beat Kennedy? Kennedy did this before. He came back, as you mentioned earlier, and wasn't expected to live with McCarthy came back and beat him.
There's the shot I was talking about. You know, McCarthy moved in a minute ago, picked that ball, re-killed it. Kennedy got there, didn't make the shot. It's just a slight difference in the. That's what's the edge at the moment.
McCarthy has the legs, I think. Certainly, all the training he did for the Worlds would have seen to that. And he's 8 or 9 years Kennedy's junior. Difficult serve.
Yeah, it's an aggressive second serve. Lovely hands.
Good shot by Eoin.
Eoin is
Again,
pinned.
Robbie didn't go for the kill with it. He just went to pass. Maybe he's content just to keep the ball going around and then only going for it when he gets an absolute setup. Might not be enough. Might be.
Kennedy probably should have put that
That's a
ball
good
away.
shot. That's going to kick in. Right corner. There you go.
Kennedy has it red. Oh, just can't get the speed to get there.
He's just a little bit overmatched, I think, in some of these aspects. It's not for one to try and. He's very close though. But I mean, the Gary McConnells and the Paddy Quishes and players like that, they've got to be looking at this saying, the McCarthy is brilliant, but you know, the best players always seem unbeatable until they're beaten. And I mean, anyone can be beaten. Oh, what a shot.
Excellent shot. And it had to be that low because Robbie McCarthy was ghosting in there behind him. Great shot into the corner.
Absolutely. Go back to what we were talking about there. We need a new player to come along and shake things up and challenge Robbie and challenge Eoin. And believe that they can do it, and you know, kind of put their lives on hold and just say, I'm going to win this, and that's it. The way Killian Carroll did in the 40x20 court. He's got another lovely shot by Robbie.
Yeah, it just seems when the chips are down there, McCarthy has all the aces. He's able to find that right corner when it matters, able to find that dump shot, able to find that kill, whatever it is, just to get the job done.
10 into Robbie, 7 out to 1.
Right corner. No, I thought that was a chance for Robbie. But again, he's not as aggressive as he usually is. That's a wrist ball, I think. I've never seen one of those called in the Big Alley.
Play over. Yeah, took a funny spin, all right.
Check the ball, lads. Ten in, 7 out.
Nice little disguise on that serve. Kennedy had moved left and had to readjust back onto the right. He has a chance now.
They're the sort of chances Eoin is probably going to have to be taken. Just, you know, it wasn't a setup by any means, but it was a
10 plus 7.
It was a 60-40.
These players are that good, you know. They can't be waiting on 100% setups. If they get a 60% chance, it has to be taken.
Especially when you're a game down and 10-7 down here. That's beautiful. That's a phenomenal shot. Not many players could have hit that shot.
Yeah. Just straightened it up and kept it down the right side wall.
And out. 7 in, 10 out.
You know, he's hit it a million times. He had full control, knew exactly where he was putting it. Bit loose. McCarthy's going to go for the kill.
Nice shot by Eoin. It's going to come around on the right hand though.
Has himself a chance here.
Play it
I
again.
think his screen's right call there by the referee. Just a wee bit flat here in the crowd at the moment.
It is.
Play 10.
There's a lot of Dublin supporters here, but Eoin is doing well. But
7 play 10.
He probably just need a couple of big shots out of Eoin just to ignite the crowd a wee bit again.
Kennedy anticipating that to clip the right side wall and pull across, just straight down the right. Great power, great position, great
7 out.
Great shot.
Unlucky, but I mean, the execution wasn't good, but it was the right idea. It was close. I wouldn't criticise Kennedy for going for that shot. 11-7.
Point. 11+7.
He'd criticise me for going for it though, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, there's a chance Kennedy would have got it. That's a beautiful shot by Robbie. Just let the ball develop across his body and came under it, so that when it hit the front wall, it straightened up down the right side wall. Beautifully done.
So watch the replay of it here. Has total control of the ball.
Mark.
Fantastic shot.
12+7.
Robbie just turning the screw a wee bit. Eoin is going to need to go for some really low percentage shots, I think, if he's going to get back into this. Otherwise, there's a familiar pattern.
There's the difference. Kennedy at full tilt to make the ball, leaves it up. McCarthy at full tilt to get the ball, puts it down stone dead. That's the difference.
You're right, and if you notice, Robbie hasn't left the front court area during the last few rallies, and he's won them all. And he hasn't left and he's won another.
Dublin crowd trying to get behind Eoin Kennedy here.
14+7.
Unfortunately, at the moment, it seemed like the writing's on the wall, but I hope I'm proved wrong. We want to see this game going on and perhaps getting a third game for all the neutrals. McCarthy obviously doesn't want that himself. That's a great shot.
Fantastic shot by Robbie, and he really is. Referees asked them to dry their hands. McCarthy's just turning the screw.
15+7 coming back.
A small break here just while the players dry their hands. The score is now 15-7. It's a long way back for Eoin Kennedy, but as we saw in the first game, he was losing by 20 points to 12. Managed to get 7 unanswered points. He'll need something similar in this game to prolong the match. But it's a mammoth ask. We'll be returning to court now. McCarthy in serving again.
So it's 15 into Robbie, 7 out to 1.
Difficult serve to deal with. Kennedy did very well to get his return back deep. Oh, as you're saying, he has to go for the lower percentage shots, but
very close to that one, to be fair. Very close.
16+7.
They have to be on that red line, because as you've seen, if they're any way up, McCarthy's getting it. Just like that one. That's where they have to be.
Lovely shot.
McCarthy applauding Kennedy there himself, mouthing good shot to him. Good to see. It's definitely a mutual respect between the two players.
Absolutely. That's a good shot by Eoin, and he's just got to keep going for it now. He's in deep water here, and the only way out of it is to just start going for everything.
8+16.
Nah, that was a poor serve. He just set it up too easily for.
16 in 8 out.
Set up too easily for Robbie, and he just stepped into it and walloped it in the right corner.
And here's a chance to fly the ball. Look, that the control of that to open up his hand and slice across it and guide it down the right side wall. Unreturnable.
17 to Robbie, 8 to 1.
And there's a weak return. Not put away.
Yeah, right call. Right call.
Yeah.
No complaints from the players. Watching it again here. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
He just checked his run. No fault on either player's behalf there, just ball in the wrong place.
Nice ball by Robbie. Eoin has got to chase it and chase it. It stays in.
Just left it up too high, and he's going to have to chase again.
It's going to clip. Pace gone off it. That's odd. Even that is such a good shot to straighten that ball up at the left.
And then to do that. Yeah,
phenomenal.
He's patient, biding his time, and waiting until the
Great rally, lads.
Waiting until he
Well done.
has the maybe 80% chance. Goes for it.
The crowd has gone very quiet here.
Right call there by the referee, letting it go, because McCarthy definitely wanted that shot.
Kennedy is raging against the dying of the light here, but certainly the sun is going down here on the season for Eoin.
A big opportunity here. I think Kennedy knows it's gone. So here we are at match ball, serving 8 for Robbie McCarthy.
20, players 8.
With the lob serve around the back corner. Went for his signature dump, just didn't get it first time. Now he has a big opportunity to seal the match. Oh,
lovely shot.
Which he doesn't quite do. Unbelievable dig there by Eoin Kennedy. McCarthy had seemed to play the perfect shot. Eoin somehow dug it out.
One short ball, second serve.
Kennedy with it. Opportunity. Takes
Lovely
it.
shot by Eoin.
Well done. Now, let's see if Eoin can find some of that form that he found at the end of the first game to bring this back.
20.
It's a massive ask.
Well,
One short ball, second
11
serve.
points.
He's got to win.
difference.
He's got to win 12 rallies. Robbie's got to win 2 rallies.
There's one at a time. That's all he can do.
Make that 11-2.
10 play 20.
Going back to the power serve, he's probably thinking to himself, I might as well empty the tank. There's no point in having that left.
You might crotch one out maybe with the power serve and get one that way.
Phenomenal. Oh, referee calling 2 bounces there. No way.
Let's watch the replay.
No disagreement from Robbie McCarthy. So it must have been the right call.
Yeah, was the right call.
11 play 20.
And I'm watching the replay there. I think Robbie wasn't taking it anyway. Credit.
Right corner. Rolls it.
Great shot there by Eoin Kennedy.
You'd have to wonder.
Found their voice again.
Could Kennedy have been this much
I said
uber
that in the
aggressive
first
earlier
game,
on?
yeah.
Or is it just because Robbie feels the result is just a matter of time and he's sort of
20.
taking a couple of rallies off?
Maybe, but if you're going to win, you have to be that uber aggressive from the start.
Oh, that's a lovely shot.
It's coming back.
Oh, he's got another one.
Phenomenal shot. So 5 points in a row. 8 more required.
He needs 8.
13 play 20.
He needs to win 8 rallies. McCarthy's to win 2 rallies.
And there's another one. And McCarthy here just a little off colour.
Make that 7-2.
Haven't been so dominant in the first game.
Point.
Racing into a lead of 20 points to 12 and
14
racing into a
play
20 points to 8 lead here and not capitalising on it first time.
One
Short ball.
second serve.
It's the right call there. Be interesting to see now, is Kennedy going to go for the power serve on a second serve
Oh,
or
it'd
not?
be risky. I can't see him doing it.
Yeah, so he's going back
Not
to
serving at 14-20. It's got to be pinpoint though. And if he gets any kind of a chance, he's just got to go for it again.
and he has the chance.
Oh, almost crotched. That's a good shot. He's got to go left corner. Unlucky, unlucky. Great effort.
Just
to go for
skipping it in. Oh, it's certainly
Missed
had
it
to
by
go
an
for
inch.
it.
Missed it by an inch.
20 in, 14 out.
That's going to kick into the middle of the court. Opportunity. And he
There
takes
it
it
is.
with a great kill into the front.
There it
net.
is.
Congratulations to Robbie McCarthy, winning on a scoreline of 21 points to 19, 21 points to 14. Top class handball from two top class athletes. Title number 7 for Robbie McCarthy. Edging closer to Eoin's already last 9.
An excellent performance by Robbie McCarthy. I see the sponsor Martin Donnelly is here now. He's going to go into the arena and present the trophy, so I'm going to have to go down myself and do some interviews. Thanks for joining me on the commentary, Cormac.
Ladies, Ladies and gentlemen, can I just have your attention for a moment? First of all, I'd like to congratulate Eoin Kennedy and Robbie McCarthy on an excellent game of handball. So well done, and a round of applause to both players. I want to thank you all for attending the Martin Donnelly sponsored 60x30 finals here today in Croke Park. Martin has been a long-time benefactor of handball, and he has done tremendous work for us over the years. So long may it continue. Well done, Martin, and thanks. And just on behalf of GA Handball, I want to express thanks to all the clubs throughout the country who've hosted games and facilitated the playing of this competition and all the other competitions throughout the year. So well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. I also want to thank our venue officials, referees, volunteers, coaches, mentors, and particularly our parents, without whom who are driving all our children around the country. And well done to you all, and thanks for your support. I'd also like to thank Austin McKenna and Dara Daly and Bridget in the office in Croke Park, who despite scarce resources in the last 12 months have put their shoulder to the wheel and have come up with a final like this here today. So I'd like to thanks for your efforts to all of you. Finally, congratulations to all the players who competed in all our championships during the year, and in particular in our 60x30 and in our ladies and gents handball. So well done to all concerned. Again, I want to congratulate Jack Holden on winning the minor title, and hard luck to Dara Keane from Kerry. Hard luck. And well done to Martina McMahon on creating a record. She certainly is a super handballer, and as is Katrina Casey, two super players, and we're lucky to have them. And congratulations to Martina. And again, congratulations to Robbie McCarthy on winning the Duxie Trophy for the second year running. So well done, Robbie, and hard luck, Eoin. So without further ado, I'll hand you back to Dara. Thanks very much. Okay, let's turn the presentation to the runner from Dublin, Eoin Kennedy.
And the winner from Westmeath is the 7th title, Robbie McCarthy.
Just give it up again, folks, for Robbie McCarthy and Eoin Kennedy. Robbie, you've now won a 7th All-Ireland 60x30 senior singles title. I'd say growing up as a child, I know there's a lot of handball in your family, but did you ever think you'd win 7 senior titles in the Big Alley?
No, I always just wanted to win one, obviously. Coming up here for years, watching Eoin, Duxie, Kenny Kane's, Barry Goffs, I always wanted to come up kind of behind them and try and sneak one anyway. But to get 7's amazing, I'm delighted with it, being honest now.
And how do you keep the motivation to keep coming back every year? I know some players can do it for a couple of years, but to keep coming back, yourself and Eoin have now played in 10 finals. What keeps you going every year?
Just people around me, the support. Like I have a wife that puts up with an awful lot, does an awful lot of washing, and she'll make sure I'm training and everything. So I just want to say thanks to her, obviously. Martin there, the sponsors, that he puts a lot of work into the Big Alley, and I like to keep it going. I love the Big Alley. I was brought up with the Big Alley. Obviously, Duxie looked after me for a bit as well, so to keep the Big Alley going is my main objective anyway, so that's what keeps me going.
And a word for the man that you just played there in the final. He's a few years older than you, but he's still playing as well as ever and give you a hell of a game again today.
Yeah, today he was unreal. It was great. It was a great game. I'd like to just say thanks to him, and hopefully I don't see you again next year. Being honest, I'm honestly getting sick of looking at that colour, but I'd like to see some fresh players coming through in the Big Alley and just try and push it on, get a couple of more young lads in, and hopefully we can rejuvenate it, get it back up and running. That'd be my aim now, being honest.
Well, there's not much more the likes of yourself and Eoin can do. You're putting the game on a pedestal and you're reaching a high level, but what do you think could be done? Do you think it's maybe the clubs need to push it a wee bit more?
No, it's not. It's every club needs to look after their own. I suppose Kilkenny and Wexford look after their juveniles, and they're very strong, and they promote as well as they can. As they get older, they probably go more into fitness programs, and then they're obviously on hurling and football and all as well. But I'm lucky enough. I have 5-star fitness, Colin Jordan there. Thanks, Col. And Peter Leahy to look after me. So it's all about setting the right thing in place, and they've really looked after me this year for the Worlds and for the Big Alley. So I think I'm entitled to a week off. Thanks. And that's just going to be it now for me. So.
Okay, well, I just want to say, as a handball fan, it's fantastic to watch yourself and Eoin and all these brilliant players playing, and we hope to see you back again next year. Thanks very much.
Yeah, finally, just before, I want to thank Paul Fitzpatrick for doing the interviews today on behalf of GA Handball. So well done, Paul. Thank you very much. Yeah. And if any children out there want to come in for a photograph with Robbie and the Duxie Walsh Cup and with Eoin, they're more than welcome. Thank you.